Hey guys, what's up? DJ's Aviation here. Thank you very much for sticking with me over the past week. I'm now back and uploading regular videos. Today we're doing a model unboxing and a highly requested one. Today sitting in front of us is the ANA Boeing 777-200ER in the Star Wars C3PO livery. I'm just going to progress to read a little bit about All Nippon Airways. So All Nippon Airways, also known as ANA, is the largest airline in Japan. I apologise if I pronounce some of these words incorrectly and places and airports, but its headquarters are located at Shidome City Center in Shidome, Tokyo, Japan. It operates services to both domestic and international destinations and had more than 20,000 employees as of March 2016. In May 2010, ANA's total passenger traffic was up year on year by 7.8%, and its international services grew by 22% to 2.07 million passengers in its first 5 months of 2010. So its IATA is NH, call sign is All Nippon, founded on the 27th of December 1952. It's part of the Star Alliance. Their frequent flyer program is called ANA Mileage Club. Currently have a fleet size of 219 and operate to 89 destinations. Their company slogan is the inspiration of Japan. So rather than talk just about ANA, I'll talk a little bit about the aircraft itself. So a couple of cool things with this particular aircraft is the inside is actually decked out with special C3PO cups, serviettes and headrests, as well as you get a certificate on boardings to give you like the full experience. It's also been approved by C3PO literally. So Anthony Daniels, the actor who played 3PO since the original Star Wars in 1977, was on hand to the event where they revealed it, and he really did like it apparently. He also signed the actual plane, the front door on the left-hand side to be exact, and he said, "I'm so delighted, honoured, and glad to know that Anthony really loves this plane." Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm now going to move on to the box. The box is a standard Phoenix, or MachBirdz rather, box. There is the ANA, Inspiration of Japan, located in the middle. There's like the galaxy, because as we know, Star Wars, galaxy far, far away. Below that is the Boeing 777-200ER. Bottom left is the registration, which is JA743A. Bottom right is the 1 to 400 scale. On this side, we have the Boeing 777-200ER trademark, registration, and 1 to 400. On the back, we have Boeing 777-200ER, ANA, Inspiration of Japan, a Star Alliance member, because as we know they're part of the Star Alliance. Again, we've got the registration and the scale. On this side, it's more of the same. And then here we just have warning, contains small parts. So that's pretty much the box. Now moving on to the actual model itself, we have the flaps for the box, by the way, so it's the flap design, which can be quite tricky to open. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then you'll see the model sitting in front of you. Right, now that the model is finally out of the box, I'll give you guys a second to pause the video and kind of analyze the livery itself. So just take the opportunity now to do that. Otherwise, we're now going to get on from left to right explaining what's on the aircraft. So, starting off to the left, I know the sun from the window next to me is kind of reflecting off, but they are a light greyish cockpit window with the windscreen wipers. Moving to the right, we have the Star Alliance logo, which is quite small. The first entry door, then we have some passenger windows, and around 3 or 4 passenger windows in, we have the start of the C3PO design. So this isn't just a plain yellow livery. As you can probably see, there is quite a lot of detail. So I'll show you guys it in full because it does go on the undercarriage and above. So I want you guys to see the whole thing. Moving along, we have the engine and the main gears. I've just forgotten to mention at the front we have the nose gear door and the nose gear with 3 of the last numbers / letters. I think it's just numbers actually of the registration, which is 743. That's on the gear door. Moving along, we have Star Wars in big writing, because as you know, C3PO is a part of Star Wars. And a lot smaller writing to the right of that, we have the ANA, Inspiration of Japan. Moving door down, not door, pardon me. Moving down, we have the last exit door, entry door. I just forgot to mention, over the wings, we do in fact have the over-wing exits. And then we have the registration and the Japan flag, because as we know, ANA is the national carrier, or one of the national carriers of Japan. So then we have, moving along, the tail, which really doesn't fit this ANA livery as it is now, just because it's all yellow and then you've kind of got the blue. Again, it's a nice change though. I do quite like this livery. What I'm going to do now is turn the aircraft on its side so you guys can see more of the detail, so just bear with me for a second. So it is pretty awkward how I am right now, but as you can see, we have the main gears, the engines, the two engines, the red dot down the bottom, don't know if you can see it, more of the design, where the stand could go, and yeah, the registration is on the wing towards the top of the screen. Now this is quite awkward to hold, so I'm going to have to put this down in a second, but that kind of gives you guys an idea of how the underneath looks. And this is how the top looks. Not sure if this is going to come out good or if it's in focus, but it kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. So overall, I am really happy with how this model turned out. The release is under MachBirdz, however, Phoenix did produce it. They just had legal sort of problems releasing it out of the country of America, so or getting it in America rather, so it is quite hard to find. I have purchased two of these, so this one is the one I put on my airport. I do have one that is completely sealed still, which I will be selling. I will let you guys know, and I will put a link in the description of one of my videos eventually when I do sell it, so you guys can have the chance to purchase it. The price will probably be around 90 to 100 Australian, just because this is such a rare model to get now, and it's very, very hard to find. So if you guys are interested, just let me know. I will be selling one of them, of course not opened. This box did come a bit damaged. I purchased the model from my hobby house. They no longer have it in stock. But yeah, they didn't really pack it very well. But anyway, I have no complaints with the model. Quality is perfect, as is my R2-D2 one. I am going to look for now the Star Wars BB-8, because that's the final one in my, I guess you could say, collection. There is the 767, which I believe is the cargo one, but I'm not really interested in getting that one. I'll just be interested in BB-8. So hopefully eventually, if I can find that on sale somewhere for a decent price, not like $200 or something, eventually you'll see all three on my airport for kind of a Star Wars special, maybe when The Last Jedi is released in December. We never know. So once again, thank you guys for sticking with me over the past week while I had my break. I've been recording quite a few unboxings in the week where I had my break, so that you should see a lot more coming out on the channel, as well as a model airport update hopefully soon. Not too sure how many weeks, maybe next weekend when you're seeing this. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. If you want to see more model unboxings, just let me know in the comments section, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.